All right, here we go. We have the AC harness. It's kind of already been sheathed before, so we just cut it. It came through a hole down there on the grommet where the AC lines come through, which is not factory, so somebody ran it that way. But we're actually going to take off this fender and run it behind there and do a partial tuck on this thing. One of the reasons I don't mind taking this fender off is we're going to change it. We have a dent here. We have a perfect fender. So, but we're going to partially tuck this. Not so much for aesthetics reasons as it is just for packaging reasons. Moving some of these things around just clears up some space for future expansions. So as you can see, those wires that were in the engine bay earlier, we pulled them into the interior. And here's the long string that we're going to run through the fender well, actually, to bring them through. But we had to extend them. So here's the extension of them. See, hopefully we'll be coming to the end soon. And what we did was we tagged them so we know what color they are or which ones they come from. So like this one says black and yellow, so we can reattach it to the black and yellow. Now there's a large blue and red, and this one's another large blue and red, and there's a small blue and red. So we put these on so we can run them and not have to do a continuity test to see which one we're at. We already know where we're at. So here's the end of the fender. We're running the wires. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. It's pretty dirty here, so I'm just going to clean it up so it's a clean surface that all the wires are running in through. And when we finalize the video, it'll look pretty good, I hope. So here's our rerunning of the AC wires. We brought it through that little hole right there. And then we ran it along there. We ran a couple of addle clamps, actually 3, and ran down. We haven't connected to the front yet. We're going to actually run a plug, a 6-wire plug, to reconnect it to the AC, so that way the whole AC from the front can be taken out in one swoop. If you look back here, we also have a power wire that was originally connected in the engine bay to the factory fuse box. But instead of splicing it in here and running a boot and all that stuff, it was easier and I think cleaner and more cost effective just to run it singularly through the hole here. It's a single wire, and then we just ran it along with the rest of the loom from the AC, and then that'll be, you can see it's right there, and then we'll reattach it and then loom it together when it connects, and run one connector to plug and unplug that whole front AC unit. So you essentially can take a few bolts off and pull the radiator and everything with the fans, because that's what that goes to together. So I got the other end on. This is for the fans. This isn't pushed all the way in, but got it labeled because I extended it with white wire. That's the one that came through here, went through the firewall. Here's the end. There's the other end from the harness. So got that done.